Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education.
Hey guys, it's James with the Chart Guys. It is Tuesday, May 9th. Going to do my nightly video on gold. I have this uptrend line drawn here. As we've gotten closer to it, I want to see if gold is going to be able to hold this uptrend line here if we test it and continue to set higher lows here on the daily. Same thing on the weekly. It lines up with that weekly uptrend here off the bounce. Let me remove this drawing. You can see that we've still been setting higher highs, higher high, and higher lows so far. We'll see what happens here. Again, the back test of the 20 EMA or middle Bollinger Band here on the weekly is rejecting to start the week. So bulls are going to have to make a move up towards the end of the week or sometime this week to try and get back above that middle Bollinger Band and the daily 20 EMA here on the weekly on the gold. Gold did have some nice dip buying today off the lows, but still rejecting the 20 EMA, middle Bollinger Band on the hourly here. Huge rejection there with a long upper wick of profit taking. I think it was based on some type of news maybe. It looks like it's some type of news driven event, so nothing sustainable yet. And again, on the daily, what we're waiting for here is a 4 EMA close. And again, you can see on this whole way down, the 4 EMA, this green line has it. We haven't gotten a close above it yet. And again, we've tested above it with the price moving above it, but we haven't had one close above it. So really need to wait for that close above the 4 EMA. We'll see if gold is able to base here, but it continues to set lower lows on the daily. So we had another new lower low on the pullback today. Bulls did buy the dip on gold, but still a lot of work to do for the gold bulls here. US dollar, Japanese yen. What I'm waiting for and watching is this daily chart here. Move this. And watching to see, actually let me switch to a weekly view. I'm watching to see if we're gonna break this higher to a higher high here or continue to set lower highs and lower lows. So we have a high, a lower high, and then so far a lower high. And a break again above 115.50 would be a higher high on this weekly, breaking this trend of lower highs and lower lows, low, lower low. And so it could be some more upside if the US dollar, Japanese yen is able to break 115.50. The good news for the miners is that they have been holding up much stronger than gold recently. So gold's been continuing to set lower lows on the daily, but for miners are holding up here and not setting lower lows. And GDX, the senior miners, was able to regain the 4 EMA and defend it yesterday. Let me see what the close was today. The close was at 21.52, and so it closed right on that 4 EMA line. So the next move we need to make here is to close above this 8 EMA here, where it had a nice long upper wick of rejection from previously on a back test of it. And we had an inside candle. It broke bear initially, but by closing above the low of yesterday's candle, we negated that bear break. The junior miners, I still believe, have an inside candle to play. So we have an inside of an inside candle. So we have this mother candle, high and low. This candle is within the previous candle's high and low. And today we created a candle within the high and within the range of the high and low of that inside candle. So a bull break would be a close above and a break above the high here of 30.32. And a bear break would be a close below the low of 29.73 tomorrow. So something to watch for. And unlike the senior miners, we still have yet to get a close above this 4 EMA on the junior miners here. So we'll see what happens. I'm still going to be patient with this setup. I'm not entering anything for longer than day trades on these miners until we see some signs of turnaround in gold. Again, the gold grabbing that 4 EMA, regain that 4 EMA, and really seeing the miners regain this 4 EMA or a solid break of this inside candle that's forming on the junior miners. And the senior miners, I'd like to see what happens when it tests that 8 EMA again. So I'm going to be patient with the senior miners to see if it can regain this 8 EMA on its daily chart. And for the junior miners, I will play that bull break on the inside candle. So I'm waiting for this 8 EMA where we rejected from last time. But on the junior miners, I will play the inside candle bull break again if it is able to close above today's highs. Froze. If it is able to close above today's highs by the end of tomorrow, and we get a nice bull break here, then what I'll have a stop loss. My stop loss will be the low of this previous candle here at 29.69 if we are able to break bull on this inside candle tomorrow. So that's the setup I'm waiting for on the senior and junior miners, and I will see you guys tomorrow.